What we have here is a world champion. This is something that we don't have of anybody else in this museum. Melio Bettina was born in Beacon, New York, and when most people think of a fighter, they think of a real ruffian. But this, what I've heard, was this man was a gentle person, somebody that loved children and loved family. He also, did his boxing. If you can see, Melio was not, he was a light heavyweight, he was about 165, 170 pounds. You can see him here, he's in perfect physical condition. He always lived in Beacon. He trained here in Beacon. He was right around the area. He was community-based, okay? He was a tremendous fighter, and he was at a light heavyweight, which is like 175 pounds. He had a career of he did some fighting, a lot of amateur fighting. He became a #1 contender, and in you can see a picture up here. This is when he won his championship. Okay, you can see the year here. This is quite a bit of time ago. This is when newspapers were newspapers, and we had something like this that came in a newspaper. You can see he won his fight in Madison Square Garden. Like you see here, he was, from Beacon, and after his retirement, he worked in Beacon. He worked in a car dealership and was also worked for the mail deployer. He used to deliver mail, and he never got through a full day without somebody stopping him and asking him about his career in boxing, okay? So he was always late with his deliveries, all right? You can see here, we've got some pictures. There's a picture of him with Joe Louis. You can see he was, probably about 5'10", thereabouts, average sized man. Here's a picture of him the night that he won the championship. He took a train from New York City back to Beacon. There's a picture of him. It was a very, very good looking guy. This was a picture of him when he was on a men's magazine cover, okay? The thing is, the words Melio Bettina are magic in Beacon. I mean, everybody knows of him and everybody remembers him. We had a day there where his relatives were here a couple of years ago, and one of his brothers said that his hands were like the size of, 3 times the size of a regular man's hands. I didn't know that, but I figured it didn't hurt him. So there's not many more like him. All these guys are self-centered, and he wasn't. He was, for his family and for his friends and for his town, city of Beacon.